Well, for some reason my audio didn't pick up this morning. So, welcome to Casa.texpina. We're on build day number 158. Rather than go through what everybody's doing, let's get started. So again, the audio didn't work on the first 3 clips, so I'm gonna try to narrate as best as possible. Here we're looking at the painter, Mr. JR. He is still continuing to do the body filling on the fence grill, making sure to get all of the castings, the holes filled on those, as well as the tubular steel at the top. Over here on the side, these guys are starting to dig out the sidewalk where the driveway is going to go. So initially they're doing it with the old pick and shovel there, and a little later on you'll see they get some mechanized equipment. On the inside, well, there Mr. Carlito in the purple shirt is taking care of the downspouts, making sure to cover those with epoxy on the outside, just to help make sure that they got a good seal. Because we all know PVC glue has a tendency to fail on occasion. Back inside the garage, Mr. Wilson here with the bucket is getting ready to get started with skim coating of the entire inside of the garage. We'll see how that follows as he goes throughout the day. Coming into the main part of the house, the carpenters are starting to work on the lower cabinets inside of both the dirty kitchen over here where you see Mr. Ramirez and Mr. Jojo, and in the main kitchen where you see Mr. Alex prepping the base for the breakfast bar, which Mr. Allen is out on the back porch cutting. And lo and behold, what is that on the floor? Do my eyes deceive me? This is a circular saw. First time I've seen it on the site, the entire build. Great job. And moving back into the master bedroom, going in to take a look in the bath, we're going to check up on Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie is back here. He was going to be working on the countertops for our 2 vanities, both the his on the left and the hers on the right. So there you go, his and hers. They're working on the canopy. They've already got it, sorry, not canopy, they've already got the saw cut done. And up on top, we're getting drops of paint dropped on us. Mr. Gel, our painter, is making sure to cover all of the purlins, trusses, and floor joists with primer. Back out into the main part of the house. These are the ceiling guys. They are putting in all of the drop down attachments for the drop ceiling. So it is a suspended type ceiling, metal furring and gypsum board. They've already finished the office and bedroom 3 and have started in bedroom 2. Main part of the focus today is going to be in the living room, the foyer, and the dining room. So let's go take a look back here. Bedroom number 2 has gotten started yesterday afternoon, but will be continued work on today. Wow, there's one of the ceiling guys right there. And okay, our clip should be audio starting with the next one. All right, out here in the main foyer front entrance area into the dining room. We are continuing with the drop with the suspended ceiling grid, and if you can see up above through the through all the metal. The guy in the red shirt is our painter, Mr. Gel, and he is continuing to paint all of these trusses. All right. In the garage area, we are continuing to skim coat the top part of the garage. They're just moving the scaffolding around as they need, working on it. And out here in the front, Mr. Gabby is continuing with the jackhammer to be able to get the sidewalk all broken up right here in the front where the driveway is going to come out. So we're going to come out from here. You see the orange string. This is going to be the top of the floor, and then it'll come down the rest of the way right out to the edge of the road here. So nice easy slope. And the TInsmiths are back. Yes, we have TInsmiths back on the top of the roof. They're starting to still working on the valleys on this side. So this is the south side of the house over the master suite. They're starting to work where that hip roof comes out just a little bit, so they're starting to put those pieces together. All right, so Mr. Allen here is continuing to work on the breakfast bar. They've got the base in place and already nailed, and they're starting to work on the side piece over here. So he's using that nice skill saw and putting it to use, and we may have this coming along within the next couple days. At least be able to see what the breakfast bar is going to look like. All right, an engineer brought some gifts today. This is one of our sinks, just to try it out for the moment. It's an undermount sink. These are what's going to go inside of the lavatories for both of the bathroom, for all the bathrooms on the guest side of the house. So the Jack and Jill bath, both lavatories, the half bath downstairs and upstairs are getting this type of this type of sink. It's an undermount, really good looking ceramic, very thick ceramic sink, undermount sink. Okay, so these are the sinks that they're using all throughout the bathrooms. The ones in the master's bath are American Standard. All the rest we're using are Posey. Very similar brand, very good quality. All right, also in here, another gift today. The one of the panel boxes. So we're gonna have two of these here. Two of these, one here, and the auto transfer switch for the generator is gonna go here in the middle. So we're looking at, let's see if you can see that. It says America. Two panel box, 2-pole bolt-on. The main panel, 220 AF.
25
ampere. What's the AF?
amperes.
Oh, so just amperes. Okay. So 225 amp panel with plug-in branches. Looks good. Yay, presents. I like presents. You guys are still working on the front driveway. So what they're doing is taking out the existing sidewalk and curb. When they go to connect from the edge of the garage over here down to the street level, that's going to have a slope, and it'll go all the way to the edge of the curb, to the edge of the road here. So it'll have a nice smooth transition. All right, the guys are continuing here in the living room area and the dining room and foyer. You can already see the area is starting to take shape right here. Not sure if y'all can make it out. Let me go swing around this way. There you can see a difference in the cut. So we're going to have a 8-inch drop or a tray ceiling here, 8-inch all the way around, and that'll be a good place for a small chandelier or light fixture in that area. Then it's going to have the flat ceiling. This will be the ceiling that goes all the way through the back into the guest side of the house. Here in the main living room, they've already done this section over here. It's going to come out some more to right here. It's going to be in line with this this side of the picture window. Same thing on this side. It is in line with this side of the picture window, which puts it at 80 millimeters. Oh, sorry, 80 centimeters right here. 80 centimeters. That travels up, and that'll be our square for here in the center. So it'll be 80 centimeters from this side, 80 centimeters from that side, 80 centimeters from our big post here. And then they'll square it up with the other side of the picture window, and then the rest of it will flow out from there. All right, we've almost got the forms built for the countertops for here in the his and hers lavatory for the master bath. Still working on that. Mr. Willie is cruising right along. Here in the hallway half bath, guest side of the house, hallway half bath. They're starting to get ready to put in the concrete countertop here as well. So they're getting ready to start doing the forms. They've already chipped out where the concrete's going to go to be able to support the granite countertop and sink. Here in the bedroom number 2, we are about halfway done with the box window, the box ceiling, so the tray ceiling, pan ceiling. So we still have this long side and that long side to work on. Mr. Alan and his helper here are getting that going. We're getting another ridge cap put on, coming down the end. Take you up the side. Oh, ain't that pretty? That's going to cover the top where the tins come together. You see right here on this one, where the tin comes together, it's got huge openings in certain places. That's as tight as they could get it with cutting it with a pair of tin snips. So what they're doing is coming back over the top. The standard practice is come back over the top with a ridge cap. Well, the ridge caps, what they'll do later on, they'll come back after they're all put in and they'll snip out the design of the roofing material so that the ridge cap will actually lay down flat inside of it. The white pipe you see on top is the cold water line, and that is coming out, actually coming in from outside. It will come in and go in and feed the, this is going to feed the, that's going to feed the half bath in the hallway, the half bath upstairs, and the Jack and Jill bath. So that feeds all the cold water into that piece. All right, the plumbers are getting ready to put in the, do the cold water connection loop all the way around the house. What they're working on over here on the side is hot fusion piping. This is PPR, hot fusion welding, putting the piping together. And they're going to do a cold water loop, basically a cold water loop all the way around the house. This is how they're going to connect all the lines on the inside to the water supply coming from the outside. So there's a cold water connection, 2 of them right over here that they'll connect to. That'll be the 2 for this side of the house. You saw up in the drone there, the tinsmiths are starting to wrap up on most of the big sheets of tin. They do still have some small places that need to be closed up, but as they're starting to close those up, they are making sure to put the ridge caps over the top of it all the way down. By the way, Mr. Junior said hi. All right, so the beginnings of the breakfast bar. Height is nice. So here in the Jack and Jill bath, this is lavatory number 2. They're still prepping for concrete. Basically the only thing they have left here on the front is to put a form across the top of it here, right here in the front of it, and then they'll be able to pour concrete all the way around the back, and it'll leave the gap open in the center for the sink that's going to drop in that we showed you earlier. Same thing over here. They still got to put the box in for the sink drop, and then the front face of the form be able to ready to pour concrete as well. Here in the master bath, Mr. Willie is still working on the forms. As you said, they're in the same about the same step as the 2 that we just saw in the Jack and Jill. We've got the form in for the sink drop in, so this is ready for concrete. Same thing on this side, and that's what he's cutting right now, is to make the form for the drop-in sink that'll go here in the center. Again, that's what that is over there in the box. I did look it up online, and this is a ceramic sink. So it's a ceramic drop-in, a really nice looking sink. Good looking sink. And here in the dirty kitchen area, our window has been widened. So we got it widened out now. So when they get done, what we're going to end up with is a side slide window that'll go from here about to here, or maybe all the way. We're not sure yet, but it is going to come this direction. And then we'll be able to see what's going on in the backyard while in the sink, and also be able to see something while you're messing around with the food up here on the countertop. Hey, what's going on back there, kind of thing. All right, so they've already started putting in the base all the way around the bottom, and we do still have enough space here in the middle, not including those 2 studs. So it'll be from the side of here to the side of here, and that's going to fit in the undermount kitchen. Oh, the undermount dishwasher will go here. This will come out as well. Oops. And the last piece of concrete is giving up, cement overflow is giving up here in the garage. Down to the last piece. Yay, it's coming out. It's gone. Bye. We got 2 cold water lines coming. One is to supply the house. The second is to supply the hot water heater up on top of the roof. So they're going to bring it around here, and one's going to connect here for these 2 guys, so that this has got water going into the master bath, and then the other one is going to come up and go inside the inside along the rafters up to where the solar hot water heater is going to be placed on the top of the roof. Somebody's trying to rain on our parade. We're trying to hurry up and get this roof taken care of, and Mother Nature just ain't playing along today. But at least she didn't come around today until what does it say there, 4:01 These guys got about another hour anyway, but at least right now it's only a very light drizzle, so they'll just have to be careful up on the rooftop. Yabba dabba doo! You guys are already headed out. We had a chance today. The guys have made the beginnings of the breakfast bar. Isn't that nice? Yeah. We're starting to get things put in place. Still got the bottom of the cabinets here. If you want to take a look inside the dirty kitchen, we got the beginnings of the bottom cabinets going on down here as well. And a lot of the garage area has been finished with all of the chisel jackhammer work has all taken place and been done. So the roofers are still here, the tinsmiths are still here. That little rainstorm that we had was just a light sprinkle for about 5 minutes. Whew. Good prayers, good prayers. All right, ceiling guys, if y'all can look over my head for a minute, we have a lot of the ceilings taken care of. They still got a little bit of work to do here in the ceiling area. What you hear of the tinsmiths, they'll still stay on site until it's dark, actually. They're trying to wrap up with the top as well. So that's what's been going on in here today. If y'all like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here on the side and hit the bell icon just below the view screen. You'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So until we see you again tomorrow, have a great afternoon and God bless.
Please hang up and try again.